In this video, we are continuing our series in which we are learning together how to read the electrical wiring diagram. Today, we will learn how to read the wiring diagram for the PLC. Before we begin, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more upcoming video tutorials. Before diving into today's tutorial, we will recall quickly what we have learned in the first part. We have learned that the diagram sheet is divided into some vertical columns and horizontal rows to locate the object or a device on it. Each column have unique number assigned to it and each row have unique letter assigned to it. For example, if we have a breaker with tag QF104, first two digit indicates the sheet number where this breaker is located. In this case, we can find the breaker on the sheet number 10. The last digit indicates the column number where the breaker is on the sheet. Many of you guys have asked the question what is meant by the first two letters mentioned in the device tag. These two letters indicates the device type. For example, you can see here that U stands for the inverter, QF stands for magnetothermic switch, M stands for motor, KA stands for auxiliary relays, YV means solenoid valve, KM means contactor. Normally in every electrical diagram, this kind of information is mentioned on the starting pages of the diagram. First of all, let's have a look at the layout diagram of the PLC CPU with its digital and analog I/O cards. Wiring for these ports of the CPU is shown here. In this diagram, you can see that the HMI is connected to the PLC via HMI port. Encoder and Eurodrive is also connected to the main CPU via Profibus port. The 24V DC power supply lines are connected to the L positive and M terminal of the CPU to power it on. If you see the positive wire, its tag is 2012 and these power supply wires are starting with arrow marks. As we have learned in the previous video tutorial that this arrow indicates these wires are coming from other sheet. If you look closely, the 20.2 is mentioned before the arrow. This indicates that this positive 24V wire is coming from the sheet 20. If we backtrack this tag, we will be landing on the page number 10. Here you can see that the three-phase power supply is applied to AC to DC 24V power supply via breaker QF107. The positive output wire first goes to the single pole breaker QF108. This breaker will trip in case of any short circuit. The positive and the negative DC volt wires are going to sheet number 12 indicated by the arrow symbols. You can find these wires in the column 3 on the sheet number 12. Coming back to the PLC layout diagram, you can see that at slot number 4 we have a digital input card. To study the wiring of this digital input card, we will go to the next sheet. On the sheet number 31, you can see the first 8 inputs of this card, starting from E0.0 up to E0.7. You can see the wires coming from the sensors and auxiliary contacts are connected to the input terminals of the card. These terminals are the screw of the actual input card where we have connected these wires. First of all, we will trace back the wire connected at the first digital input E0.0. As you can see that the positive 24V signal comes at E0.0 input through these two normal close auxiliary contacts. These contacts are of contactors KM218 and KM219. There is 21.8 and 21.9 mentioned to these contacts. This means that the corresponding contactors we can find on the sheet number 21 and column number 8 and 9 respectively. If we go to the sheet number 21, there we can find the KM218 and KM219 contactor coils in the column number 8 and 9. One end of these coils is connected to the negative DC line and the positive 24 volts are coming from 47 number terminal of the safety relay to energize these contactor coils. If we zoom this sheet a bit more, there you will find the normal open and normal close contact symbols under these contactor coils. Under these contact symbols, some tags are mentioned to show you where these contacts are located in this wiring diagram. For example, 21.3 and 31.2 is mentioned under the normal close contact. This means that the wiring for these normal close contacts is on the sheet number 21 and sheet number 31. Let's go to the sheet number 31 and column 2. Here you can see the NC contact of these contactors. Next, if we see the terminal E0.6, it is mentioned as conveyor inverter anomaly. It is a VFD alarm signal. This signal wire is coming from the sheet number 13 and its wire tag is E0.6. This wire is connected to the terminal strip of the DIN rail M6 in the electrical panel, and from there the wire is going to the PLC input terminal number 8. Next, if we want to trace back this wire, we will go to the sheet number 13 and look for it in the column number 7. This is the wire with the tag E0.6 and it is coming from the sheet number 31, and this alarm signal is coming from the PC terminal of the VFD. Next, we will come back on the sheet number 31 and see the electrical diagram for the input E0.4. It is mentioned as low glue level. For this digital input E0.4, the 24 volt wire with the tag 2010 is connected to the terminal strip, and this strip is on the M6 DIN rail. From there, this wire is going towards the float switch via male-female terminal connector, and from the output side of the float switch, this wire is connected at the terminal strip connector on the DIN rail M6. And here this wire is mentioned as E0.4. Finally, this wire is connected at number 6 input terminal of the digital input card. So this is how to read and understand the wiring of the digital input cards of the PLC. I hope you like it. Do share, like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of the newly uploaded videos. Till then, take care and goodbye.